Hi guys, it's Carisa, and this has been a long time coming. I'm so sorry it has taken me so long to commit to doing this. I know some of you have wanted to see this room when it was finished, and it kind of has been, but I just needed to tidy a few things, and then I had some new nail polish storage that I asked Mike to hang today, so I figured today was probably the best day to show you my new space. This is exciting, and this means something, not just because it's something I've been working on, but because this room has been a really sensitive subject in my life. Basically, since we moved into this house almost 5 years ago, we just used this bedroom as just a place for me to just throw stuff and pile it up, and you couldn't even walk in here. At one point, the cat's litter box was in here, and it was, I've said before, it was like a physical representation of how I felt inside and how I felt about myself. Like I didn't matter, and like the things around me didn't matter. That's hard because it took me a really long time to recognize that and to decide that it was worth taking the time to make this change. So I'm going to show you this room. No joke, I did take pictures a really long time ago of what I considered the before, but to be honest, I don't know where those pictures are right now. It basically picture like a hoarder style situation, like things piled upon things upon things. This entire room floor was covered with just stuff, no rhyme or reason. So here it is. From the outside of the room coming in, I guess I'll just start with the closest. There's my mirror, and I've showed these before. There's like hanging jewelry storage. That's just a belt and tie rack I got at Home Depot a long time ago. That's earring storage I found on Amazon. And then this is just like a fake letterpress tray that I keep all of my stud earrings in. And I even have like, these are just rubber stoppers. I remove all backs from earrings and just use these because they're more reliable in my opinion. This is my lost and found for just little onesie guys that hopefully the match will show up to. And I do have to mention these button earrings. Not all of them, not the pink and green ones, but the rest of them were made by my buddy Chelsea that I mentioned in my tea video. So I'll link her Etsy shop below if you're interested in those. This is just a little tower thing that I decided to put it on for storage. I don't really put anything in it though. Look, that's a clay pot my brother made for me for Christmas last year. So this is basically the overall layout. It's a pretty small room. Behind the door, like where you first walk in, that's the door. Behind the door is just one of those cheap like $5 mirrors that I use to watch my form when I do squats. I know that's weird, isn't it? Here's a window. There's my cat hair roller, so I just use that in the mirror before I make a video because I have a lot of videos where I have cat hair on my shirts. This is my weigh-in station. That's a door stopper. I have an old vintage cutting board that I put underneath my scale because for some reason it's more accurate that way. Here's my weights, and this is where all of my hair stuff is. I have like hot rollers and a bin for the rollers and clips, hair clips, hair ties. I have extra curling irons and heat tools in that box down there, and these are the brushes and combs that I use the most. These are the heat tools that I use the most, and all of my hair products. That was hard for a second. This is where I film. This is what it looks like on the other side of the camera. And these lights are on most of the time, but I do use a halo light and then that light down there, that light in the background to get the best optimal lighting possible. Took me a long time to figure that formula out. Here are my mostly clean brushes currently, and that's my wax pot. I put a box over it so that bugs don't crawl into it and die because I lost the lid. There's just a little wire cart back there. That's what I used to put my wax pot on, but it was hard to reach around the light stand there. Down there is where I have my empties currently. It's a garbage can. And this is where pretty much all of my makeup is. This is like my daily use stuff right here. Yeah, there's a roll of toilet paper in there. That little container is where I keep sample-sized products, and I've got some lipsticks up there. Just some other stuff right there. Behind me, I have this chair that I've talked about that I found at a thrift sale, and it's basically a pet bed because my cats and dogs sleep on it when I'm working. You know what I noticed is this chair looks like it's got a face right there, doesn't it? Like it's kind of surprised. Yeah. A nail polish rack that I picked up on Amazon, and I don't have as much nail polish as I thought I did, so that's kind of cool, right? I feel bad for the yellow one. I didn't know where to put that one. This all is just stuff. I don't know. That frog I got in Japan when I went there when I was 14, 13, 12. I think I was 12. That little thimble used to belong to my grandmother. And that's a Hello Kitty brush that my cousin gave me. I felt like I needed to put it on a stand. Although it's been kind of reflective in the background of my videos. I might need to move that. This Japanese artwork was in the home I grew up in. It means flower, I guess. At least that's what it says on there. I somehow ended up with that. I really like it. It doesn't really go in here, but I don't care. I don't care. That hat box was a perfume box that belonged to my grandmother. This is one of my favorite things to ever exist in the world. It is a sign that says, "Today I will be happier than a bird with a french fry." Oh, I could just cry. I think it's so cute. This is where I keep more of my daintier necklaces, I guess. They were too long for the stand, so I just put it on an upside down acrylic cup so it would accommodate the length of them. And I've got some necklace extenders in that dish, and then some rings and necklace charms. I made this. It's a Game Boy necklace. That is my really dusty perfume tray. I'm going to do a fragrance video for you guys soon. And that pair of shoes down there, I ordered. They're from France, I believe. I ordered them on Etsy. They're vintage shoes, and they didn't fit, but I just think they're cute. I like them. This is my Scentsy warmer, and these are hair accessories that I barely ever wear anymore. Honestly, I did go through a big Blair Waldorf phase with some headbands, but those are old. I made those things to hold them. And these doilies, I should mention, they seem a little bit silly, but they belong to my grandma, and Mike put them there when he was helping me organize some stuff in this room, and I just thought that was pretty sweet, you know, so that I could still have them. We used to put them on our heads when we were kids and pretend we were brides, and my grandma would be like, "Where's my doilies?" and yell at us to put them back. That art is also a Japanese piece. It's a paper piece that was in the home that I grew up in, and I have it now. And that is a picture of me and my sister on Christmas in like 2000 or 2001. We look better now, I think. These boxes, all of these boxes for the most part, I got at Michael's, I believe, and I use them for storage for photos and all sorts of things. This is a old Jessica Simpson fancy perfume box. I like the color of it and the size. It works. This big box here is a hat box that I picked up at a craft sale. And it's from a store that used to be in the city I live in that I never heard of. Must have been before my time. So now when you look this way, this is the closet area, and this is now my current office. And it's actually really clean compared to how it normally looks. I mean the desk portion anyway, the rest of it looks about the same. So I have my little space heater here to help me prepare for the polar vortex that is coming, and all of my just mailing stuff, my little book that I do my bills with, my printer. That seat is a stool that I just roll across from my makeup area to my desk because I'm never going to be needing to sit in both places at once, so I just use that in both spots. And what to say really about this closet? I brought my desk from downstairs. It used to be in the living room. And sorry, my garbages are full. That's gross. And this just shows you where in the room this is. This is right next to the door. Oh, this is the last thing that needed to be done in this room. This spot looks really blank, doesn't it? I have these 3 mirrors I got from a dollar store a long time ago that hang there, but we don't have any nails. We can't find any nails, so we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that. So yes, you may be noticing that I have a desktop and a laptop. My desktop needs to be debugged. It's like new. I've barely used it, but it's got all sorts of problems and I can't get it to connect to the internet and blah, blah, blah. So I just have that set up there, but I don't know how long it'll stay. The tower is next to it's right there, that black thing. So I have my laptop set up for now, and this is a pet shop lizard lamp that I found on a clearance section, and it works perfectly for lighting for work because I can adjust it and move it if I want to. Some Japanese keychains. There's my Elton John red piano mug, and and my Elton John red piano drinking glass. I saw him in Vegas on that tour. I guess it's not a tour if you're staying in one place, right? Well, anyway, I love Elton John. This is one of my favorite pictures of us at somebody's wedding just before we got married. And this is our 1-month anniversary when we first started dating. Cute. There's shipping supplies, my calendar. Mike's lurking outside the door like a creep. Come here.
Why'd you call me a creep?
What are you doing?
Come to see
Other than being a creep.
I'm not being a creep.
You gonna tell everybody what you helped me with?
All of this?
No, really. I wouldn't have done it without you. You're my hero. I'm not being sarcastic either. You need something?
I want some peanuts.
Oh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your help in here.
You're welcome.
Except for nails. We need nails.
I need nails apparently.
Just to hang stuff right there, right?
Right there.
Right there. But otherwise, it looks pretty good, right?
I think you turned out pretty
I
good.
need to vacuum. I haven't vacuumed. But that's my room. If I sit over here, the lighting at my makeup station over there looks like an alien abduction, doesn't it? Kind of a little bit. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for your support and for encouraging me on this process, and you know, always for being here for me and letting me know that there are just a lot of things that I may not have stepped up to try and accomplish if it weren't for a lot of the support that I received here, and I just want to thank you for that. So so that's it. That's my room. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.